due to this, in order to get more involved in sailing, and if I was really interested, I would perhaps look to join a club that is for all abilities and look for one that offers help to basic learners and people who are new to the sport. Hove Lagoon offers beginners an introduction to sailing and has a package deal that offers lessons and coaching to beginners at a cheaper price than normal to help get your RYA level 1. According to lagoon.co.uk/sailing, they state that on the RYA Sailing Level 1 course, our instructors will guide you through the basics and give you an introduction into sailing boats in our modern craft on the sea from Bryan Marina. Success is guaranteed. After you have achieved your RYA Level 1, they then offer Level 2, which teaches you more advanced techniques in sailing. They also offer private lessons where you have more time and also an instructor all to yourself to really gain the most out of the session, rather than a normal session where they have to try and help lots of people at the same time as well as you. Further opportunities would be competitions either locally or nationally. Local sailing competitions are held at the lagoon or the marina. The Royal Yachting Association, the RYA, runs competitions nationally such as the World Championship or Olympic classes and youth and junior classes, while also supporting the RYA's extensive program of Olympic and youth and junior regattas, including the RYA Youth National Championships and the RYA Eric Twiname Championships. Another opportunity is the location of the lagoon. It provides convenience, as I live in Hove and the lagoon is in Hove, so I don't have to travel far to access it. Next we look at the threats to sailing. There are many opportunities to get involved in sailing despite your ability. However, there are also many threats to this. As a student who's in full-time education, you might have college to complete, obviously outside, and also the minimum 4 hours time work that you have to do outside of your timetable lessons. And also with spare time, even if you have spare time, that spare time you might have other commitments. Let's say if you play for a basketball team or any kind of sports team outside of college, you might spend spare time in doing hobbies and also socializing with friends or spending with your family. Another threat to get more involved in sailing is like the mammoth of the cost in the sport. The cost comes from buying equipment needed, such as a sweatsuit, the boat itself, which is very expensive, and also booking lessons or hiring boats if you don't really want to buy one. Another threat to an outdoor sport such as sailing is the weather, of course. Sailing is heavily reliant upon the weather, and bad patches of horrible weather can affect participation and potential demotivation in sport. Next we look at the development plans that we have in place. I have one in place for both sailing and bouldering. This one's specifically for bouldering, so you can pause the video to have a more detailed look at the development plan. In week 1, this is like the justification part of why I did what I did in my development plan. Week 1 will consist of a Monday session where the main focus will be core strength and then some grip exercises to finish. The grip exercises will occur throughout the 6-week program, as they are not very fatiguing, easy to do and easy to set up, and will ensure grip is constantly being worked on and improved, because according to climbing.com, fingers of steel are the foundation of harder climbing. Monday's session will consist of many purely bodyweight based activities working on the core, such as abdominal crunches, bridges and climbing. These activities will help build a good core strength to allow more movement at the base of your body, which will allow you to be more agile. Wednesday will be developmental stretches. I will do developmental stretches to begin with to improve my flexibility, but not to do PNF, as that's more advanced, and I will do later on in the development plan as I get more flexible. Doing developmental stretches is looking to improve flexibility, as flexibility is really important in climbing. Flexibility is defined as the range of movement at a joint. Ned Fiali stated in an article on trainingbeta.com that a flexible body allows you to get your body in unfeasible positions, and he was talking about to do with bouldering. And PNF stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. It involves stretching and contraction. By doing this, it allows the muscle to stretch further than normal, and it's held for around 8-10 seconds. But I will not be doing PNF stretches just as yet on week 1. The session will consist of some muscular endurance exercises as well, as this is really important while climbing. I find myself doing well when climbing harder rocks, but towards the end, my muscles in my arms would begin to fatigue, so I'll be looking to improve this. According to nickcross.com, for many climbers, failure on a route often seems to come down to a lack of local forearm endurance. Effective training to improve muscular endurance must concentrate on repeatedly exposing muscles in your arms to a sustained period of exercise. For this, I will do pull-up intervals to isolate the muscles in the forearm and do high reps and high sets. The Wednesday session will be concluded by a hangboard to continue to help my grip. Friday session will consist of activities based on improving agility with a grip dynamometer exercise as well. Agility in relation to climbing is the ability to move quickly and easily. I will do an agility session because being agile helps you a lot in bouldering, as it means you can latch onto harder rocks easier, and also means you're more balanced to maintain your body weight and not have your arms holding the load, which leads to muscular fatigue. Agility exercises help you focus and boost your coordination, speed and power. In week 1, these are some of the exercises I will do in a session. Do skipping rope, high knee skips, plyometric jumps as well. Sunday session will be a practice session. Sunday session will be a practice session in a bouldering facility such as Boulder Brighton to work on the skills developed during the week to ensure I have opportunity at practicing the skills I've been trying to improve. The first session will be just basic beginner skills that are essential when climbing. In week 2, I will carry on the development stretches. I would do this to ensure my flexibility keeps getting tested and so it improves. However, I will not do PNF stretches just as yet, as I won't be as flexible as I will be in a couple of weeks' time. On Wednesday's session, I will do an agility session to further improve my basic agility, because agility is really important in bouldering, because it helps you to be able to latch onto smaller rocks that perhaps some less agile people wouldn't have been able to do. This will consist of agility exercises such as lateral lunges, side step toe touches and plank jacks. I will do low sets and reps as I'm only just starting off, and they will get more as the weeks proceed. I will end the Wednesday session with a simple hand dynamometer exercise to ensure I'm constantly improving my grip. On Friday, I will work on my core strength. However, this will be mainly maintenance of it, as I already have a good core. Some exercises I will do will be some abdominal curls and crunches and a plank. I will also do some exercise on balance, as being balanced whilst on the rocks is an integral part of being able to climb higher and finish courses. Some of the exercises I will do to improve my balance will be tandem standing, single leg standing and also lunges. Finally, to conclude the Friday session, I will have an end exercise on the hangboard to ensure I'm constantly working on my grip. Finally, I will do a skill-based session on a Sunday, mainly focusing on flagging, as I wasn't very good at that, and receiving tips from an instructor, and also getting a visual demonstration would aid my learning of this particular skill. Moving on to week 3. In week 3, I'll begin with a heavy Monday session consisting of some workouts on agility and muscular strength. I'll continue to do the agility exercises from week 2, but with an increased reps and sets to continue progressing. I will also do some muscular strength due to it being needed when bouldering at times. Although bouldering is largely based around techniques of climbing, when pushing for the final rock, muscular strength is an integral part of this. Some of the muscular strength exercises I will do will be mostly upper body, as these are the muscles required at the most when climbing. I will do push-ups, bicep curls, military press, and also some Smith machine exercises, such as like bench press or something. To begin with, I will have low sets and low reps, as I will be improving as weeks go on. Finally, to finish off on the Monday session, to conclude the session, I will do a few exercises using the grip dynamometer again to ensure I'm constantly working on my grip. On the Wednesday session, I will start with a simple hand dynamometer exercise to ensure I'm constantly improving my grip. Then I will move on to the main exercise of the session based on trying to improve my core strength. I will do the same exercises as week 2, but with higher reps and sets to ensure I'm improving. To conclude the session, I will do a hangboard exercise to finish off to ensure that I keep working on my grip. On the Friday session, I will do some developmental stretches as part of the session. I would do this to ensure my flexibility keeps getting tested and so it improves. However, I will not do PNF just yet, as I won't be as flexible as I will in a week's time or so. Finally, to conclude the week, I will do a skills-based session on the Sunday, mainly focusing on slapping on seat walls, as I was okay at this, but definitely room for improvement. Receiving tips from an instructor and also getting a visual demonstration would also aid my learning for this particular skill. Next will be week 4. Week 4 will start with the Monday session, which will consist of core strength and hangboard to finish off. I will work on my core strength, increasing the sets and reps from week 3 to make sure I'm constantly developing this. However, this will be mainly maintenance of it, as I already have a good core. Some exercises I'll do will be abdominal curls and crunches and plank. I will also do some exercise on balance, as being balanced whilst on the rocks is an integral part of being able to climb higher and finish courses. To conclude the session, I will also do a hangboard exercise to finish off to ensure that I keep working on my grip. On Wednesday, I will finally move on from basic developmental stretches to PNF stretching, as I will have increased my flexibility enough in order for me to do PNF stretching without injuring myself. PNF stretching, which is a type of developmental stretch. PNF stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. It involves stretching and contracting. By doing this, it allows the muscles to stretch further than normal and is held for around 8 to 10 seconds. In this session, I'll also work on muscular strength, as well as the hangboard. To finish off, I'll start to do more exercises, as I have hopefully improved my overall physicality to be able to do so. Some of the muscular strength exercises I will do will be mostly upper body, as these are the main muscles required when climbing. I will do push-ups, bicep curls, military presses, and some exercise on the Smith machine as well. I will increase the sets and reps from when I first did muscular strength session in week 3. So it ensures that I'm always improving. To conclude the session, I will do a hangboard exercise to ensure I'm constantly working on my grip. On Friday, I would administer a session purely based on agility. I'll continue to do the agility exercise from week 3, but with increased reps and sets to continue progressing. I'll also add in some exercises. I am only doing an agility session. These exercises will include side-to-side toe touches, lateral lunges, and skaters with toe taps. I'll do a hangboard exercise also to finish off the Friday session, to also ensure that I'm always working on my grip at the end of each session. Finally, to conclude the week, I'll do a skills-based session on the Sunday, mainly focusing on hand-eye coordination, as I was okay at this, but definitely room for improvement, and receiving tips from an instructor and also getting a visual demonstration from them would definitely aid my learning of this particular skill.